Hello, and welcome to another session of Speaking English Online practice on Speak Alley. My name is Elizabeth, and my internet name is talkwithecm. My little entry song. So today I want to talk with us. My eraser. Today I want to take a few bits of time and introduce myself. Let you have the chance to introduce yourselves. We can talk about different ways of learning English online, what is helpful, and how we feel about it. And then I want to spend some time talking about pronunciation. Many people ask me for help with pronunciation, and today I want to take a little bit of time to give you some tips and tricks and ideas about that, so you can sound more natural when you speak English. So, I'm going to ask you first to introduce yourself. I'll do it first as an example. So first, I would like you to say your name, your country, and that can be where you live or where you're from, whatever you wish. And, oops, we don't need that. That's an old paper. Even with paper, sometimes I'm not fully prepared. There we go. Name and country. So my name is Elizabeth, and I'm from the USA. Right now, I live in Europe. I live in Austria. But my mother language, or my first language, is English. So we have 4 guests here so far. Rochelle, would you like to go first? Introduce yourself, please.
Okay, first me.
Okay then, sure.
My name is Aysultan. I come from Turkmenistan, but I live now in Turkey, in Istanbul. My mother language is Turkmen and Turkish.
So you have 2.
Yeah. And I know Turkmen, Turkish, Russian, a bit English language, a bit Persian, because I have a family Persian member. My grandfather is Persian.
That's great. Thank you for that. Super. Okay. And we'll come back to you. And when you're not speaking, if you can put your microphone on mute, that would be great. Okay. Thank you for joining us. And I guess we'll go from the other side. So, Mohin, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Hello, everybody. I'm Moin from Iran, and I think you know me from last sessions. I joined the sessions and enjoy joining the sessions with you, and I learned many things till today. Thank you.
Excellent. So glad you're here.
Me too.
So next, we'll ask Reem.
My name is Reem. Then I am from Syria, but now I am live in Arabia Saudi. My language, native language, is Arabic, and I am learn and speak English. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you for that. And Rochelle, please introduce yourself.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Rochelle and I'm from Philippines. And like Moen, I'm a loyal attendee of this live session and speaking session with Elizabeth. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we're starting to get a regular group, and that's fun. We get to know each other a bit more. But many of you are new, and we're really glad you're here as well. So today, my first question I want to ask, or something I always like to know, because many of us on Speak Alley, we're looking for ways to learn a language online. And that's different than a usual classroom, and so it's sometimes not so easy to know where to go or how to do it best. So I just want to check in with everyone. Everyone here is learning English online. So what is your experience? Is it going well? Is it difficult? Do you have struggles? Let's talk about it. So let's start again the same way we did it just before for Aisalten. And if I say your name incorrectly, please correct me. Uh-oh, wait a minute. We have to unmute your phone. Uh-oh. Now, wait a minute. All right, can you talk now?
What did it say? I can't hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
I hear.
Good. My question for you is, we're all here learning English online.
Yeah.
How is that going for you? Because it's different than learning English in a traditional classroom. Sometimes it's not clear, sometimes it's not easy, sometimes it's very easy and very clear. What is your experience learning English online?
I think it's easy and it's good. Not best, but I have experience online. I haven't been before online lesson. I didn't get, but I think it's my first online course. Then it's good for me. Then I have been preparing TOEFL and SAT. I have to speak much with native English persons. Then it will be good for me, that online chatting, online speaking with you, with other friends.
Great. So it's something new for you, but you're very optimistic. You have big hopes for it. That's great. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. Good. So let's ask Mohin. Mohin, how is it going for you?
Okay. First, I should notify one thing. That is my correct pronunciation of my name is Moin.
Moin.
Moin, yes. Very good.
Thank
Excellent.
Thank you. Yes. That's a perfect example. Please, anyone, if I say your name incorrectly, please help me. I can learn with your help. Thank you.
And regarding your question, I can say that it depends on everybody's conditions. And for me personally, I think it's useful because I haven't many other learners beside myself, around myself, and to speak live with them in a home or in an institute or something like that. So by using internet and internet connection, it's a good way for me, and it's useful way for me, and more economical, or I can say it's better than other ways to register in institute and going for classes. It's somehow because of my business these days. It's somehow I can say I can't do that things because of my business. So it's better for me to practice online, I think.
So if I understand correctly, it's working out very well for you. You like learning English online because, one, you have more exposure to native speakers and opportunities to speak. And it also seems to fit your schedule better than a regular traditional classroom. Great. Thanks for that. So I'm glad it's going well. And next, Reem, talk about your experience learning English online.
Yes, I loved teaching online. I'm have been in a course before that online. It is very nice. I love it more than the class. There have many benefits for teaching online. You save your time, and you, as Munib, you can put it schedule as you wanted, and you can attach or access to the class wherever you are. If you in home or in outside, that you can from mobile or from laptop. It is really useful and make the teaching more easy and the learning more easy for us, I think. And it is cheaper than glasses. And sometimes it's free as these lessons and other websites. I see many volunteer make lessons as free. That is a very kindness from them. Thanks very much you and other for this gift for us.
Great, thank you. So it sounds like you're also having a positive experience learning English online. You mentioned several benefits, which I think is great. You said time-wise, it fits your schedule, and location. You mentioned that you can be flexible. You can do the coursework at home or outside, depending on your personal needs. And you also mentioned the cost, and so you're finding a lot of things free and available online, and that's my favorite price, free. I love it. So yeah, that's a really good point.
So that's very good, and it is a very useful that if you learn anyone that give you the spirit, the science, that is the best things and the great things you do in your life, I think.
Great. Yeah, so really good stuff there. Let's ask Rochelle. Rochelle, what has your experience been learning English online? And while Rochelle's speaking, I'll take a drink of water.
Okay. Actually, I haven't yet joined a one-on-one online course or online tutoring process, but I am fond of joining online courses, and most of them are on email series, video series, although they have peer review or group assignments, but I find it very comfortable and flexible for me as a mom and as a career woman. I have the time to do it on my own pace. So I think it is very efficient, and some of them are free, so you can save a lot of money from that. And I also had the chance to meet other people, and that's all. Thank you.
Great. So Rochelle also pointed out some really great benefits. It sounds like maybe you have a lot or more experience than some other people here. You've tried different courses. You've experienced video courses, email courses, group courses. You said you haven't tried the one-on-one yet, but a variety of other things. And again, you pointed out something important about how it can fit your schedule. And I think that's important. You mentioned that you're a career woman, so you have work schedule to consider. You're also a mom, so that's more than a full-time job. But I think also something you didn't mention, but what I would like to add is when we live in different time zones. Arranging a time when we can meet online is sometimes tricky. So having something email or video, you really can choose it to fit your own schedule. For example, today when I set this time for a live session, there's not a lot of flexibility. Either you're available or you're not. So that's a really another good thing to keep in mind. Some of the email courses or video courses you can work through on your own pace. Great. So what I would like to do now is to move on to the next section. I really appreciate your answers there. I think it was interesting for me and also maybe encouraging for each other. I hope so. But what I would like to talk about now is the pronunciation of P and D. P and D. That's not what I meant at all. B and P. B and P in English. And so for this part, I'm going to ask that you all stay muted. And so don't turn on your microphone. But I want you to repeat after me and practice saying the words by yourself in your home or wherever you happen to be. And then after that, we're going to quiz each other. So I want you to really practice now and try and get it as accurately as you can. So these two letters, the B and the P, when I make the sound with my mouth, my lips, my teeth, my tongue, the shape of my mouth is exactly the same for both letters. Let's look at number one. I hope you can read that. I'll move you a little bit closer. Big, big. So I put both my lips inside and I make the B sound. B, b, big. So try that on your own. We'll say that, listen and repeat. B, b, big. B, b, big. For now, the G and the I sound not so much in focus. Just really focus on that B. The P, again, the lips, the teeth, and the tongue are exactly the same as the B. The only difference is here, we don't make any noise. So it's p, p, p. The B is b, 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 and P is p, p, p. Not sure how good your video quality is or the internet connection, but this is all the same. The difference is here, whether we're making a sound or not. The difference is B is a voiced sound and P is unvoiced sound. And I can write that as well. I need more colors. So the B is voiced. That means I'm using my voice to make it. And P is unvoiced, not voiced. And I put my finger here, I can feel the difference. B, b, b. I can feel vibration in this part of my throat versus p, p, p. There's no vibration. So listen and repeat. B, b, big. P, p, pig. At this point, I'm going to go through all of them, saying them as clearly as I can. If you have questions, type them on the side, and I'll definitely answer your questions. Number 3 is the B sound again, so we want vibration here. B, b, bear. And unvoiced, actually we add the voice after that, so it's pear. Okay, give you some time for that. Moving on, number 5. And we have a new caller. Hello. I'm going to ask you to wait just a minute. We're going through something right now, so listen and join as you can. Afterwards, we'll ask you to introduce yourself. You can just wait for one moment. Right now, we're practicing listen and repeat. It looks like we lost Reem. Oh dear, I hope she can come back. So number 5. Now here, you notice the B is at the end of the word. So it's at the end of the word, but still the same rule applies. It's still a voice sound and it still makes the b, b, b sound. I say this word cub, cub. And listen and repeat again. Now this one starts with the same, again, the sound, the P is at the end of the word, and remember it's unvoiced. So cup, cup, cub, cup. Very small difference. Reem is back, welcome back. It's a very small difference. The only difference is whether it's voiced or unvoiced. Say one after the other to see if you can hear the difference in your voice. Cub, sorry, cub, cup, cub, cup. Try and make that as clear as possible. And Reem, if you could mute your microphone for a minute. Now number 7 and number 8. Again, this is at the end of the word. And I made my list here getting more and more difficult. So these ones are a little bit more difficult to make the distinction. But listen as I say it. And again, put your fingers here if it helps. And someone has their microphone on. I will just prepare that. Robe, robe, rope, 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 robe, robe, rope. I'll say all of them one more time, and then we'll see if you have any questions. Big, pig, bear, hair, cub, cup, robe, rope. So now if you have any questions, either type them on the side or ask me here. Okay, no questions. So let's ask our new guest, Qasim. Please correct me if I say your name wrong. Please introduce yourself. Tell us your name and your country.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Qasim and I am from Pakistan.
Welcome, Qasim from Pakistan. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Today we're working on the pronunciation of B and P, 2 different letters that are quite similar with one difference. So the lips, the teeth, the tongue, the shape of the mouth, everything is the same. The only difference is whether it's voiced or unvoiced. And I can feel voice sounds here when I put my finger here. B, b, b is the B sound, and is the unvoiced P sound. So we want to challenge ourselves today and see how clear we can make the pronunciation. Now you'll notice, let's see, I hear someone, I think it's Reem. I hear some yelling. Thank you for muting your microphone. So you'll notice here on these words, I have 8 words, and they all have numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when it's your turn, I would like you to choose one word. Only say the word. Do not say the number. Do not say the number. Actually, maybe I'll model this first. Let's test your listening to see if you can hear the difference. I will say one word. I will say it 3 times, the same word, the exact same word 3 times. On the side, I want you to write which number you think I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8. So let's do the first one together. Pig, pig, pig. So write a number on the side. Which number you think it is? So we have 2 answers. Any more? 3 answers? Let's see, we're missing Reem and Sultan. I saw you holding up 2 fingers, but I see. Okay, you video, I can see your 2 fingers. Correct. The correct answer is number 2, pig. Great. Let's keep going. I'll do a few more and then I'll give you the chance. Cub, cub, cub. Which number? Okay. 2 answers. Correct, correct, correct. Oh, this is easy. All right. Last one for me. Rope, rope, rope. So it's 7 or 8. Which one is it? Rope, rope, rope. Kasim? Robe, robe. It has more of a b, and here's a row is the same in both. Rope, robe. Small difference at the end of the word. It gets more difficult the further down it goes. You got it. Good. I'm glad. So now I'm going to give you each a turn. If you want to challenge yourself, try one of these. If you're nervous and the first time you want it easy, try one of these. Okay? So let's go first with Isultan. Please say one word 3 times, but don't say the number and we will all guess.
I can't hear you. Beer, beer, beer.
All right, now we all guess the number.
Yeah, true.
Great. So next, now I'm a little bit nervous to say your name, but I'm going to try. It's Mo'in. Mo'in, would you like to try?
Rope, rope, rope.
Oh, say it again. I didn't hear it.
Rope, rope, rope.
I can't hear you.
Yay, we got it. Good. So this seems pretty easy. Good. Kasim, your turn.
Pear, pear, pear.
Great. Very clear. Did everyone get it? Oh, Rochelle heard number 4. Uh-oh. Which one's the correct one? It's 4. Okay, say it again, please.
Pear, pear, pear.
Try and make it a bit softer. Hair, hair, hair.
Pear, pear, pear.
You're saying it correctly, but make the P a little bit longer. Hair.
Pear, pear, pear.
Yeah? Try and make it a little longer next time. Say both. Bear, hair.
Bear, pear.
And make the P softer, as soft as you can. Great. And Rochelle, good for you. You got it. So Rochelle is next.
Cup, cup, cup.
Did we get it?
Yes.
Yay! So it seems like everyone did a great job. Should we stay with this list, or would you like to try a more difficult list? Anyone want to try again with a different word? Yeah? Okay, Sultan? And let's see, wait, I can't hear you. One moment. Try speaking.
Pick another word or these words.
You from this list,
Yeah.
choose any word from this list and we'll guess it.
Pick, pick, pick.
Okay, which one is it? Let's put our guesses on the side. Is that right?
Yes, true.
Yay. Thank you. Would anyone else like to try again? No? Then it looks like I'll make some more difficult words. So I was starting easy and going more difficult. So if you give me one moment, you can talk amongst yourselves, ask some questions. I'll put up 8 new words. So give me one moment to reorganize that. In fact, I'll surprise you with the words. So I'll be back. If you need a drink of water or anything, now's a great time.
So hello.